Yes, good morning, good evening, good morning, all my neighbors. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media. My name is Nate Zion, streaming live on YouTube. Very, very, very beautiful day today. It's kind of sunny, but still there's snow out there. It's still sunny, But then if you look at the weather, you might get deceived and be out there without shit, and you'll be freezing your body out today. So yes, we are back again live on YouTube, and you're streaming to Facebook and then YouTube. We're talking a lot. We got a lot to digest today. We got a lot to talk about in terms of association football. Yesterday we saw the Madrid Magic. We thought Liverpool were going to do the magic. We're going to do another magic in the Champions League, but then it didn't happen. It did not happen at all. So yes, what we have going on today, incredible scenes, magic. We're talking a lot about Premier League football. A build up to the game tomorrow. Chelsea will be hosting Everton at the Bridge, and I'm not so sure. Something's ringing in my ears, telling me we might have Anthony Taylor returning to the Bridge again. And I know how Chelsea fans do not like to see Anthony Taylor, but if it's Taylor going to be in there, oh my God, I hope he learns his lesson, because he hasn't got the best of luck in terms of being the main man for Chelsea games. We know how many red cards that Chelsea have seen in terms of Anthony Taylor being the man, the man in the middle. So we will talk about Anthony Taylor later on as the stream keep going. Then we're still going to talk about, we got a lot to talk about. Like I said, we have Chelsea potential quarterfinals opponents that they will be meeting. We have, the qualifiers have already been finalized. Tomorrow we might definitely have a live stream here early in the morning. In terms of my time, going to be 7 a.m. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe it will be 11 a.m. 7 a.m. my time. It will be 11 a.m. UK time. So if you're in the hours between 4 hours and 5 hours, you can catch me up here at 7 a.m. my time. Let's see what the draw. Come and join us. Let's discuss the draw and see. If you are Chelsea, let me know. If you're Chelsea, who will be your preferred opponent that you want to meet in terms of the number of players that we've already been linked to. So, the number of teams that have qualified so far. Who will you prefer to be your, you prefer a team that you want Chelsea to play? We have Bayern Munich in there. Possibly teams that Chelsea can meet. We have Bayern Munich in there. We have Benfica. We also have, Inter Milan. We have AC Milan. We have Napoli. We have Real Madrid. Which of these teams would you like to face as the going? It becomes more difficult. The smaller the team is, difficult it becomes. It's the first time we've seen two Italian teams. I think it's since 2012, if I could remember. Since 2012. It's, I think, the first time seeing two Italian teams in the quarterfinal stage. So it's been a long time coming. Coming. Napoli are playing outstanding football. Napoli are playing very, very well at this moment in time. Napoli, also AC Milan playing very, very well. Inter Milan. So three teams since 2012. There's been a long time coming. So this is what we have at this moment in time. We won't be streaming for that long. We will stream for just an hour or stream. I'm going to go through the list that we have. We're going to talk about. We have Chelsea potential squad final opponent, and also CR7 set to be called back to the Portuguese national team, and also US men national team. Both Antonio Hudson was very, very fully and praised and happy with Christian Pulisic's return. Also Christian Vivel also on this player called Vichka, the Napoli player. He believed if he can move to Manchester United, we could see he has lots of traits. The way he moves, the way he plays, mostly look like George Best. So he feel like if he move away from Napoli and joins Manchester United, he will see the return of George Best again. That's what he feel. Also, Christian, that's what Christian Vera said, and also transfer and contract updates. We will talk about Randal Kolo Muani. Randal Kolo Muani. Remember, guys, in January transfer, Chelsea were heavily linked with that player. He's a French international. He came out from the bench, scored the goals for the French national team during the World Cup. So we will talk about Randal Kolo Muani, to heavily linked with Manchester United. Also, Ethan Waniera. Ethan Wanieri, yes, Ethan Wanieri to Chelsea. And we will look at him statistics and his transfer update and transfer cost at this moment. A youth player born in 2007, March 21st, 2007. He was born in London, and also citizenship, he's English. So another big player, another young player that Chelsea are also, trying to get. They're all about the young players at this moment in time. It's all the young players Chelsea is looking up to. So we'll be talking about Real Madrid and Liverpool game. If Ryan had the time, Ryan join us here, we will discuss the Real Madrid and Liverpool game. And also Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen's that's a really worth the hype. That's it, Victor Osimhen, really worth the hype. I know looks like my camera is frozen at this moment, so let me see what's going on. Camera is frozen at this moment in time. This is what you get from StreamYard. Very, very sometimes get frustrated using StreamYard. So I think I should be back. We should be back. Hopefully it's working now. All right, let's see if that works. Yes, we're back again. Camera is back again. We'll talk about Victor Osimhen's, if that's a Victor Osimhen really worth the hype. And also, we have talked a lot in terms of the build up against Everton, or Chelsea against Everton on Saturday. And I said there is likely that there will be Anthony Taylor in the middle again. I know how Chelsea fans do not want to see Anthony Taylor being in charge of their game. We've seen numerous red cards that Chelsea have received. Very biased officiating from Anthony Taylor when he is the guy in charge of Chelsea games. And Chelsea fans have even sent so many signals out that they don't want him in there. So, before I get into it, let's go to the comment section below and see what we have already. This coming from Blue Blood. Said, evening, Inter Milan, please. You want Inter Milan? What about AC Milan? Those Italian teams. No, you don't want Napoli right now. Napoli, stay away from Napoli. They are on top of their game. The team has been together for quite a long time in terms of preseason till now. Chelsea team hasn't had any preseason with the current boss, which is Graham Potter. So meeting Napoli, and also, I don't think we should worry about Real Madrid either. Real Madrid, they're not that great. But then they become great when they play in the Champions League based on the experience and the number of trophies they've won over the years. So that kind of spirit guides them and carry them along if they're not playing that good. So thank you very much, Blue Blood. So why are you doing the draw as popping out for a while? When am I doing the draw? The draw will be very, very, I think it was supposed to be 11 a.m. UK time. The draw. When am I doing it? Well, I'm not really doing the draw, but we're gonna stream it. We're gonna stream it live over here. Have a discussion in terms of who faces who, and then who have the higher chance of moving ahead from the quarterfinals to the semifinals. That's what basically we'll be doing here tomorrow. That will be 7 a.m. my time, and it will be 11 a.m. UK time. I suppose that's what it's supposed to be. The time is supposed to be. So we'll look into that. We'll look into that. Phantom of Bennett topic said thought to hit at what time Eastern USA time or which London time will be the UCL draw. It will, like I said, it will be 11 a.m. UK time, and 7 a.m. Eastern time, American time. So 7 a.m. my time. We will look into that. Do not worry. I'll send you guys notifications. So definitely you get a notification before the draw comes out. So let's move on. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on from there. Potentially Chelsea's potential teams that they might face, which we all know. We all know Real Madrid. Real Madrid have qualified, so they can face Real Madrid. They can face Manchester City, Inter Milan, Napoli, AC Milan, Bayern Munich. You want to stay away from Bayern Munich. Too early to face Bayern Munich. You want to stay away from Bayern Munich. Benfica also one of them. Benfica playing very very well. So Benfica also one of them that Chelsea could be facing. So in that aspect, we'll move away from the potential teams that Chelsea will move in. And we'll move on to a specific team, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is in the news. A couple of days ago, we saw how when I say indiscipline, he was even seen showing a yellow card when the referee blows a whistle. He grabbed the ball and then kicked the ball very, very far away from the football pitch, which he was given a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo and his egos and attitude still showing that in the middle is he never walk alone. You know what I'm saying? Cristiano Ronaldo never walk alone without controversy. So we'll be looking at that also. And then as per goal and the athletic Cristiano Ronaldo Portugal national team career isn't over yet. Yes, yet another with the new boss Roberto Martinez set to call Cristiano Ronaldo upcoming Euro 2024 qualifiers, and also the Euro 24 qualifiers squad for England is also out. If you have time, we will delve into it if the time is up. Yes, we will. And also the US men's national team boss Anthony Hudson was fully of praise for Christian Pulisic's return. This is what the papers have to say. U.S. men's national team boss Anthony Hudson on Christian Pulisic. We are really, really, really fortunate to have him coming back because he has influential and inspiring person for other players in terms of his experience, and his experience for the Premier League really, really moves a lot of players in the U.S. men's national team. So that is what we in terms of Christian Pulisic, a lot of people know, can tell you. I feel it very, very hard and how very difficult it's been for Christian. It's been very difficult for him, and I understand why. Playing the highest level in a team like Chelsea, you end up going to have a lot of competition. Lots of competition. Christian hasn't helped himself in terms of injuries. He's gone through lots of injuries. But I remember during the lockdown, Christian came out and has a perfect hat trick. Hat trick in terms of getting the goal in the air, right foot, left foot. So Christian this day can be very, very good, but injury hasn't helped Christian Pulisic. Seeing him away from the club, it had to say that as an American, it helped to say Christian will be moving away from Chelsea. But then you can't help it in terms of injury. Too many injuries that he's gone through in his Chelsea career. So Phantom of Many Topics said thought to hit the like button. What time Eastern USA or Greenwich London time will be the UCL? Or like I just read it. I just said this earlier on. It will be, I think, 11 a.m. UK time and then 7 a.m. Eastern time, American time. So have we draw it yet? No. It will be tomorrow. Blue Blood, it will be tomorrow. It will be tomorrow. We haven't drawn that yet. It will be tomorrow. But I'm just hyping it. I've not been paid to do that, but I'm just hyping it here. Okay, that is in terms of Christian Pulisic. That's just by the way, in terms of Christian Pulisic. Okay, we'll move on from there. Okay, there's another statement coming from Christian Vieira. Christian Vieira on Vichka. Christian Vieira, if you guys know that Napoli skillful player, that Napoli player, very, very. I'm not so sure if he's a Russian or Ukrainian, or he's got a very, very weird name that I always go by Vichka. My brother Chad helped me out. He said I'll go by Vichka. Vichka will be the easiest way you can say it. Julius, how are you, Julius? I hope you're doing very, very well today. How is Ghana going? And let me know if you have any updates in terms of Christian Achu. Big up to you, Blue Clouds Media, and big up to your panelists. Trust you are doing I'm doing very, very well, my brother Christian. Today I think I'll be here alone. My panelists are very, very busy, so it's all me today streaming and give you guys the news. And let me know if you have any updates in terms of Christian Achu. I saw the updates earlier on in terms of Christian Achu live burial. If I have the chance, I might give you guys an update later on. I'll make a few research and find out the date that a Christian will be buried. So that's what we have here. Okay, another the Napoli player I'm talking about, emulator George Best. If that is coming from Christian Vieira, it says that he emulates George Best if he signs for Manchester United, according to former Italian forward Christian Vieira. If he goes to Manchester United, the days of George Best will return. Coming. That's said by Christian Vieira in terms of the way Vichka plays. Very, very good player on the day. If you guys watch Napoli, very, very well. He's very, very instrumental in terms of the way the Napoli plays. Another player we're gonna talk about is a German player. A German publication gave this out about Randal Kolo Muani. Randal Kolo Muani, and this German publication BILD have reported that Manchester United are preparing a 106 million bid for the Eintracht Frankfurt forward Randal Kolo Muani. I saw this player played in the World Cup and he was amazing. He didn't get that much of a minute to play, but he'll be a good player if he comes to the Premier League, in my opinion. He'll be a very, very good player if he comes to the Premier League. That's how I feel. Randal Kolo Muani, it will be a good player. Chelsea were in for him during the January transfer window. Chelsea were highly link with him. So that is I talk about him. So not today, not this one again. So Madrid. Also, we saw the game against Madrid versus Liverpool. Real Madrid cruising to the quarterfinals of the Champions League by beating Liverpool 1-0. And I said many times during the game. I said this many times during the game. Trent Alexander-Arnold did not help himself, because on the right hand side you have Mo Salah. Mo Salah is a player that does not really track back. So if you have Mo Salah staying up there, and you have a Trent Alexander-Arnold who does the overlapping, and then also when he loses the ball, he stays up there, doesn't track back. Then the pressure relies on this young Bakanate and then also Van Dijk alone over there. But then Liverpool did not disgrace themselves. Although they lost the game against Real Madrid, you can say, Real Madrid current champions of the Champions League, champions already in this competition. Liverpool have already lost the game at home. What can they do? Could they turn the game upside down? It did not happen, because the new players that they have with Gakpo, Darryl Nunez, they're also missing Diaz. Luis Diaz on his day can pull a threat. Big up to you, Mr. Patrick. I hope you're doing very, very well today. Today I'm going solo, so do not expect anyone else. But yeah, it was a 6-2 on aggregate. It was not the best of performance from the Red Devils. You could say Jurgen Klopp is going through another difficult spell, but can he turn this around? There's no way Liverpool will sack Jurgen Klopp. Klopp will be there forever, because Liverpool are not known to be sacking coaches like other teams does. Just like Chelsea. Chelsea are trying to change their model and be able to stick to one coach for quite a period of time until things are going very, very bad. Then we can say, okay, it is time for you to move on and bring another person in. But at this point in time, Liverpool did not, they didn't do that bad. They didn't do that bad. Going to Madrid, conceded one goal, and there were so many. There were clear-cut. Liverpool created clear-cut chances. But then it was always the same problem: is a finishing. Is a finishing. Chelsea have also seen themselves in that position for quite some time now. So it's all about the finishing. Finishing was not the best. So we move on from Liverpool, and then game. And also we're gonna talk about Osimhen, Victor Osimhen's wealth. The hype doesn't really hear what the hype. Victor Osimhen netted twice yesterday when Napoli was cruising 3-0 against Eintracht Frankfurt on Wednesday, and into their first ever Champions League quarter finals. Been a long time, like I said, long time seeing three Italian team. I think since 2000. I don't know if it's 2012. I'm sure. I mean, I stand the point of correction. I think it's from 2012 since we see three, Italian team in the quarterfinal stage. It's been a long time. Now we are left. We are left with Chelsea. We are left with who else? Manchester City. At this moment, we have Manchester City. We have Chelsea left in the Champions League. This time, it's not going very, very well for the English teams. Chelsea, but can Chelsea make the difference? Can Chelsea make the difference? The same thing happened in 2012. The team was not playing very well. We didn't even find ourselves. We're not playing domestically. We're not playing well. But then we went on to win the Champions League. So no one should write Chelsea off. It's too early to write Chelsea off. If you do that, you're gonna end up laughing at the wrong side of your mouth. I tell you, I know all my neighbors are listening. All my neighbors, when I say neighbors, everyone that surrounds me, my viewers, all my neighbors, they're all listening. So yes, like I said, the draw will be down tomorrow, 11 a.m. I think 11 a.m. UK time, and then I think it will be 7 a.m. US time, Eastern time to be precise, because we have two different time. Eastern time is what I'm dwelling on. So let me know, guys, who are you looking forward to play against? Are you? Someone say AC Milan, someone said Inter Milan. I prefer either AC Milan or Inter Milan, or even I'll say the Benfica. Benfica, these three teams. Let's stay away from Barcelona at this moment. Let's stay away from Manchester City at this moment. Let's stay away from these three teams and play. But Bayern Munich, stay away from Bayern Munich, in my opinion. You want to stay away from Bayern Munich too early. You can fight Bayern Munich in the semis and in the finals, or maybe Real Madrid. Let those big guys play themselves in the other games. Let's face one of those small teams for now. Mr. Patrick said, Julius Amos is big up to you. I've read that one. So, what do you think the final will look like? I'm looking like the final. I don't want to take myself out. I want to be very optimistic. I think Chelsea can make it to the finals. Chelsea can make it. Early days here. The team is now gelling, but that's something is still telling me that the Blues can make it to the finals. I'm still having that feeling. That the Blues can make it to the finals. But then, but if they should make it to the finals, they might end up playing. It will be a repeat of the 2012 UEFA Champions League finals. It will be Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Chelsea and Bayern Munich will be meeting each other if they should meet in the finals. Julius Amos says Christian Achu's funeral is happening tomorrow and Saturday. We will be he will be laid in state for filling pass at the State House. Then he will be buried on Saturday. There, yes. Thank you very much, Julius. Thank you. I'll look into that and see if I were there, I were back home, I would have definitely attend the ceremony. But may his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. Thank you, Julius, for the update. God bless Achu. Yes, I mean, I feel very bad. Christian Achu, I did not really meet him personally, but then I think I have a glance. He just glanced through me. I was in Ghana. I think it was either 2002, one of the African Cup of Nations for the warm-up games. They did a little section at Accra Sports Stadium where I kind of like saw him pass by, but I didn't get a chance to really talk to him. But very, very young. He has a very, very young family. Very, very young family here. I mean, not here in America, but in the UK. And I feel very bad for what happened. If he had made that trip to UK, he wouldn't have go through this earthquake because he was supposed to fly and then he canceled his flight. Sometimes you have to say anything that happened, you have to thank God. But I wouldn't thank God for what happened, what I say has happened to Christian when he missed his flight or when he canceled his flight. Or this earthquake. I feel very bad. A very, very young family. And I always say he is the breadwinner. And I always tell people a footballer career can end within a short period of time. A short period of time. I keep saying this all the time when players are fighting for a good salary in terms of pay cut, in terms of wages and all that kind of stuff. They deserve it. He's gone right now. How much money did he leave behind? Only God knows. How much money did he leave behind? He did not play much for Chelsea to be able to say that, okay, I mean, his days at Chelsea, he was able to make a lot of money. No, he didn't. He played much more for Newcastle United, but how much did he make playing under, Newcastle United? How much money did they make to be able to save enough to take the rest of the kids, the boys, for the rest of their life, and then even the wonderful wife that he has? It's very, very painful. It's very, very painful. So please, sometimes when these players are asking for enough money, you let them ask for it. They deserve it. They deserve it. And Todd Bowley need to give Mason Mount what he's asking for. Let him play football. After all, how much in MLB, the Major League Soccer game, and basketball games and football games, the players are being paid. They've been paid a lot of money, 3 times what the Premier League players are being paid. Premier League players, they don't get nothing. If you know what the basketball players are being paid over here, you wouldn't even compare. So sometimes I feel like they deserve what they're asking for, in my opinion. We don't. How much more? Okay. We got some few minutes today. I wouldn't be streaming for way too long. I'm very, very sorry, guys, but I wouldn't be streaming for way too long. In terms of the time schedule is not helping. The hour also move ahead is not helping at all. So, like I said, who are you guys thinking of facing? I said it could be a return of the Chelsea and then the Real Madrid, Chelsea and Bayern Munich finals again. That's what I've been feeling. Although the team is just gelling and the team hasn't gelled for quite a long time, but I see big progress in terms of the way they play, the score. We don't have a recognized goal scorer, but Kai Havertz, is starting to play well. Should he continue that same form? He's been playing the same way he's been playing in terms of the eagle eye, Enzo Fernandez contribution, distribution, and all that. I feel like there will be a return. There could be a return of the 2012 teams that played in the finals, Chelsea and then Bayern Munich again. But I don't think if we should go to the finals and meet Bayern Munich, we better end up winning it. I don't mind who we draw. That's coming from Mr. Patrick. He doesn't really mind, but you're playing. But I'll prefer. Look, Real Madrid is not that bad to play. Real Madrid won't be bad. Inter Milan, also AC Milan. We can draw AC Milan. I think it will be a good draw for Chelsea. Since we beat them home and away, there's always a room to play them because they don't have the antidotes to the way we play the style. That's the style of play. And also Inter Milan, we can play Inter Milan. If West, we can play Benfica also. These 3 teams. But if we talk about Bayern Munich and Napoli, and then Bayern Munich, Napoli, Manchester City, and Real Madrid. These are the 4 teams that can be very, very difficult to play. But if West comes, I'll go for Napoli. I wouldn't go for Napoli. I'll go for Real Madrid. If I have to choose between these 3 teams, I'll take Real Madrid out. If I have to choose between Napoli, Inter Milan, and then Man City, Napoli, Inter Milan, Man City. Napoli, Bayern Munich, and Man City. I'm gonna end up going for Napoli. Then it will be left with Bayern Munich and Man City. Bayern Munich and Man City. I'll go for a team that plays outside the Premier League. Now I'll go for Bayern Munich before Manchester City, because the reason why I'm saying that, Man City knows the way we play. Yeah, and I understand Manchester City knows the way we play, so I'll better prefer playing Bayern Munich over, since it's an outsider. Mr. Patrick said he doesn't mind who we play, and then Stout said don't like playing the same team twice. Oh, there. Yeah, I understand that too. So we have to take AC Milan out. It means that we have to take AC Milan out, and in the finals, it means that we have to take Bayern Munich out to the finals. If I'm thinking of the way I feel that we might end up meeting Bayern Munich again in the finals, so it means that we have to take Bayern Munich out to the finals again. But that, then who do we put in there? Are you trying to say maybe a new team who hasn't played in the finals for quite a long time? Because if I say Manchester City, then it means that we're gonna end up meeting Manchester City again. That will make it twice, meeting Manchester City twice, and then meeting Bayern Munich also twice at the same time. So that was 2012, and then I think 2021, 2022 season where we met Manchester City. I123 said that. Sorry, brother. I'm very, very late today. It's okay. Like I always say, lateness is greatness. It doesn't make a difference. I would like to see City versus Napoli. The load great. The load great yesterday. Okay. Napoli and City. City scored 7 goals. Helen Haaland 5 goals. Napoli scored 3 goals yesterday. We're talking about Osman on great form. So yeah, it won't be that easy. Osman on great form. Chelsea, go get Osman. Okay, looked coming from Mr. Patrick. Anyone accept Bayern? Is it Bayern Munich City? But I have no hope. Anyways, no confidence. You talking about anyone accept Bayern Munich? But I have no hope. Anyways, no confidence. And are you talking about playing Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich, it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult. I mean, sometimes it depends. You will see the team playing very, very well. But every game is different, guys. Every game is different. Maybe the way Bayern Munich played in their game, it might be different the way they played us. Look at Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund was flying in the Bundesliga. Their away form was 8 out of 8 consecutive away games before they played us coming to Stamford Bridge, and look how we beat them. We played them out of the pitch. So, like I'm saying, sometimes every game is different. Look at let's compare this. Liverpool at Anfield against Real Madrid. The game was totally different. It was a different game, different ball game. Now look at Liverpool. Real Madrid, Liverpool at Santiago Bernabeu. It was a different game. Liverpool did not concede that many goals like they did. A few weeks ago at England. Anfield. So sometimes the games it becomes different. It cannot be the same game at all time. Even it, like Stav also said, he doesn't like playing the same team all the time. We had Madrid. We had Madrid the other day. We were able to play better. Maybe, and the next time we play Madrid, it will be much more difficult because they know they can exploit those loopholes that we did exploit against them. They might block all those loopholes, and they didn't have Rudiger in the defense. Look how good Rudiger was against Liverpool yesterday. Rudiger, that's the kind of games that Rudiger likes to play. So we have to see that also because Rudiger always like to prevail and he thrives in those big games. He's a big game player. But then we also have big name players that can play in big games. Kai Havertz, one of them. Koulibaly is now showing that with time he can play better. Koulibaly. Also, we know Thiago Silva can come back to defense. So either I'm not so sure if Thiago Silva returns, are we going to go back to a back 4 or a back 3? It's a question that needs to be answered. I have just 10 more minutes to end the stream. I have just 10 minutes to end the stream. So Rudiger was inches from getting sent off. Yes, that's how Rudiger plays. He's very, very erratic, and I know we all know Rudiger very, very erratic. And sometimes he forget about using the brain and more physical. But that also lifts your teams up when a team is down. It gives you that kind of belief that hey, believe in yourself. We can do it. Rudiger was that close, but it gives you some kind of a motivation in the back, on the defensive line, to be able to take you across the line. I think we did talk about this player. I was going to share the name on the screen. Chelsea I heavily linked with. Let me share that real quick. Another player that Chelsea were heavily link with. Chelsea are trying to catch them young. Is the motto. Catch them young. Another English player. Is it the right guy? I was trying to get. Yeah, Ethan Emawini is a player that I did talk about earlier on. He was heavily linked. Let me check. Let me cross check what I have here. This thing is driving me nuts. Okay. Yeah. Born on I think in March 2007. Mm-hmm. All right, so 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Made a 1 minute, guys. Just give me a second. I'm having a few inches here. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Just 1 second. Let me keep you moving. Sorry about that, guys. I have to run and do something real quick. I have just had an emergency call in terms of the phone ringing. So thank you guys for having that patience and waiting for me. What do you have here? Any more comments? I don't have at this moment. Yeah, I have to keep play some music and keep you guys waiting. What do you guys what do you guys make of Cristiano Ronaldo returning back to the Portuguese national team as Roberto Martinez has set to include him into the upcoming 2024 qualifiers? Is he a good sign? Is Ronaldo not done yet, guys? Let me know what you think of it. I got just 3 minutes to end the stream. If you did not join us early, I talk about Cristiano Ronaldo returning to the Portuguese national team with to work with Roberto Martinez. So let me know what you make of that news in terms of Cristiano Ronaldo. And also US men's national team, Anthony Hudson was also full in praise of the return of Christian Pulisic. And I did talk about Christian Pulisic a while ago and his performance and injuries at Chelsea Football Club in terms of club career. He's been good for Club America in terms of his performances for national team. He's been good, but injury have set him really down for Chelsea. So do we see him leaving the football club? Okay, this is coming from Patrick Seda. He is an icon, but past his prime. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's past his prime. That is right. Definitely. But then he's an icon, a guy that can motivate the dressing room, and not to motivate the dressing room negatively. But then if he can do it positively and get some minutes, maybe from the bench, Ronaldo can come in every 30 minutes. Or maybe start the game and get off in the 60th minute for the young lads to make a difference. If that's how Roberto Martinez wants to do, or maybe Roberto Martinez wants to add him to his technical department, maybe to be able to help the young players that are coming in. Since you didn't mention Ricardo Carvalho going to Portugal coaching staff. I did not mention that. I don't have that on my roster. But then if I have it, definitely I would have. I just mentioned Martinez, and I mentioned Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I mean, if Ricardo Carvalho is going, we all know how good he was with Chelsea. Ricardo Carvalho plays for, I'm not so sure if he played for Benfica. I'm not sure if he played for either FC Porto, or Benfica. Then he moved on to Chelsea, played for Chelsea, then ended up at Bayern, at Real Madrid. He ended up at Real Madrid, but after Real Madrid, I'm not so sure where he ended his career. But then, yes, absolutely, he was a very, very good player. Jimmy Floyd Hasselberg, joking, I had the news about him. Also, Jimmy Floyd Hasselberg joining England. He resigned. I heard that news earlier on. He resigned from one of, I think he was either a coach or manager somewhere in the championship where he resigned, but I'm not so sure he was joining England. I haven't heard that news yet. Thank you very much for sharing that news with me. I'll look for it. Oh, if you have any link, you know how you can send that link to me. I'll look into that stuff. Porto, Madrid, and then Monaco. Yeah. Thank you. I remember he was playing in the Portuguese league. So FC Porto. Stop. I'm not so sure what you're talking about. You're talking about Ricardo Carvalho, right? Ricardo Carvalho. Are you talking about the Ricardo Carvalho defender for Chelsea? I'm not so sure. I'm getting confused here. You say Porto, Madrid, and Monaco. Is it Porto, Chelsea, Madrid, and Monaco? Because you didn't bring Chelsea in there. I'm not so sure who exactly you're talking about. Take care, Nee. Yeah, have a good day. Yes, YouTube, Mr. Patrick. I'm even done. I got time is even past 1 minute. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I was just doing a short stream today. I got some other stuff to take care of. So thank you very much, Mr. Patrick, for showing up here. And then, Lord, also this could be a City's year. I doubt it's going to be City's year. I doubt, Lord. I doubt. Okay. So Carvalho, is it Ricardo Carvalho, right? Ricardo Carvalho that played for Chelsea. Absolutely. That's what you're talking about. So yes, guys, thank you very much for being here with us through this stream. Well, we're gonna call it a day. We'll meet again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll try see if I can make that happen. I want to be part of stream the draw over here. Stream the draw and be here. And then so had the discussion of who really will see the way forward in terms of finals of the current ongoing Champions League. Who will really make it to the finals? So I'll be here. I'll stream live. Thanks everyone that has been here today. Julius, also thanks for the stream. Yes, thank you, Julius. It was a very, very short stream today, but then probably will become with full weapon tomorrow. Leo Desperados, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Good. I'll always say goodbye, my neighbors. Bye-bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.